So here we go into round number one. TrueBlueWolf is going to go ahead with Mournful Katana, opting I think to kind of just keep Jamille a little bit away, but that EX Shadow Kick's going to do some major work here. And wait a minute.
And oh no, this is shades of TCW1 and all of the butthurt that came with fisticuffs, Johnny.
This is actually fisticuffs right now. What is happening right now? What is this variation? Go with this. He has such a comfortable life lead. He has the option to just kind of sit back, but it's time to go a little bit more aggression there, and that's actually going to do it just in time with the 17% while that buff is active. Such a great buff to have. Obviously now fisticuffs can really cancel his buff into a little bit extra pressure there. And just like that, hit confirming off of the 4-3. Jamille looking extremely strong right now.
And 30% off it. Doing some decent damage with this that we've seen so far. And we haven't really seen much of this character since the changes.
A very nice scout on the EX Shadow Kick. Oh, it just with the hitbox is switching position. That actually works out really well in his favor. Oh, just gets grabbed right out of that down forward. Now, neither of these characters have meters, so that's going to be a huge deal as far as the pressure goes, and that's going to lead into even more pressure back one, two. Look at this damage.
Blue Wolf pressing a button, and he presses another one, and that's going to do it.
And please, Jamille, with this fisticuffs. What is this? What is this variation? I haven't seen this in months. Deciding to throw me with the curveball.
Fist of buffs. Oh my gosh!
What just happened?
There is a new king.
Did we start the first match yet? Like the health bar just kind of melted. What happened? And he's just. We need to. It's like you almost have to kind of take a second to recap what just happened. Jamille literally just dominated from every single position on screen. There was no if it was in the front, in the back, in the corner, mid screen, off close, full screen. It doesn't matter. This Jamille was all over him, which I think this is why. Blue Wolf is going to go with Takeda. He's going to have a chance to kind of lock him down without being up close and personal, which is what fisticuffs want all along.
Yeah, and but he had kind of the perfect character to play that keep away game, but just wasn't able to implement it.
You know, he might be going up against, going for a different matchup to kind of cover his weakness. Maybe he doesn't feel comfortable being full screen. Playing this footsie game with the range that Takeda brings to the table might be the right route to take. Oh, and that is a huge whip punish on the missed time in the lead there, and another punish on the teleport. TrueBlueWolf gonna be in the corner eating all of this damage, and the buffs are there. Now that neutral jump punch was huge. If he could keep himself out of the corner, he could manage to take this round, but he puts himself right back in. Nothing to do, but it's gonna do some very good damage to all this pressure. You don't know when it ends, and Jamille closing out round number one of game two here.
That's the mix-up, is when he's gonna actually end those fisticuffs.
And it's you can almost see a little bit of matchup unfamiliarity with TrueBlueWolf, not knowing that each back 1-2 that Johnny Cage fisticuffs brings to the table is actually -3, so you can armor through it. The only issue is that Takeda's armor is just a little bit too slow to get out of it. So Jamille just really capitalizing on this, knowing this is exactly where he wants to keep TrueBlue.
Oh, and some swag from Jamille. Here we go. What is that kind of damage? This man is swagging right now. Oh no.
Oh, and the best brutality. Look at that. Scoop.
Brutality.
And down he goes. Just as quickly as the first match, TrueBlueWolf is just getting mauled right now. There's nothing else to say. This is an absolute massacre. If Blue Wolf can't adjust, he's going out early. He needs to kind of sit back in the character back screen and just figure out what to do, because that is now two unfortunate just tragedies in a row for True. Jamille is just, he's dominating right now, and he's showing that aside from stun double, you can look at fisticuffs and just see what this character can actually do in the right hands. And that it kind of brings in a breath of fresh life, you know, just seeing this as a spectator.
Yeah, we haven't
seen
seen
all these other variations you don't normally get to see played at such a level that he's just suffocating them everywhere on screen.
It is a breath of fresh air, because we haven't seen it in about a year and a half. It's been a long time since fisticuffs has been seen in any kind of light.
And honestly, I'm a little bit at loss for words. He's sticking with Kata, and I just don't think I agree with it. Jamille going with the punish on the teleport there. 3-3-3, knowing it's safe just by itself, decides not to cancel into anything. Oh, it doesn't scout out the armor. TrueBlueWolf finally being able to put some damage on that table. Going with some pressure. Oh, very nice there. Gonna decide to go with that as we hit gets opened up on a 1-2. Get some damage. He's not going for the fun to blockables here, which I think really helps out in this matchup.
And a phenomenal anti-air stand one. The full conversion from Jamille. This man knows what he is doing with Johnny, and he is on match point.
And this is lightning speed. You know what? We call this Semiij speed. Can you call it Semiij speed, please? Because this is already on set point for Jamille right now. 4-3-4, the last hit just whiffs, and here we go. This is not where you want to be. This is going to push him all the way into the corner, and here comes this just insanity of pressure right now. That 1-2 just...
Oh, and the staggers.
What happens to everyone?
All of them are working, mixing him up very well with one stand one, and then going with the 1-1 and the grab, just making BlueWolf so uncomfortable.
The doctor has his hands on the life support. This is going to be very tough to come back from. And the trade with the force ball.
So unfortunate. He actually had an opportunity there. Jamille was sitting there whiffing. Back 1-2, back 1-2. And just kind of let it rock, backed off, and finds himself out of KombatCup.